Welcome! Let's learn English words for travel. From booking flights to ordering food, we've got you covered. Subscribe for more lessons to boost your skills.
Hey everyone, welcome back to TalkBeam. I'm Sam, and today we're going to talk about something that I know many of you are excited about, or maybe a little nervous about: travel. Have you ever felt worried about speaking English while traveling? Maybe you're at the airport or checking into a hotel, and suddenly your mind goes blank? Don't worry, we've all been there. Today, I'm going to share with you the most useful English words for travel. By the end of this lesson, you'll feel more confident to travel anywhere in the world. Sound good? Let's get started. Welcome back to TalkBeam. I'm Sam, and this channel is all about helping you speak English with confidence in real-life situations. We're not about perfect grammar here. We're about real communication. So tell me, do you like to travel? Have you traveled to an English-speaking country before? Or maybe you're planning a trip soon. Whatever your situation is, today's lesson is for you. We're going to learn the most important travel English vocabulary and phrases that you will actually use, not the boring textbook stuff, the real, everyday English that real people use. Here's the thing. When you travel, you don't need to speak perfect English, you just need to communicate. You need to understand and be understood, and that's exactly what we're going to practice today. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in this situation? You're at the airport, you need to find your gate. You look at the screen, but everything is in English. You start to feel a little nervous. Your heart beats faster. You think, oh no, what if I can't find my flight? Or maybe you're at a hotel. The receptionist asks you a question. You understand some words, but not all. You freeze. You don't know what to say. Sound familiar? This happens to so many English learners. But here's the good news. You can prepare for these situations. You can learn the specific words and phrases you need for travel. And today, we're going to do exactly that. Learning travel English is important because it reduces your stress. It saves you time, it helps you enjoy your trip more, and it makes you feel independent and confident. And remember, mistakes are normal. I've made mistakes when traveling too. The important thing is that you try. Speaking imperfect English is better than speaking no English at all. Okay, let's get into the practical stuff. I'm going to take you through 4 common travel situations. For each one, I'll teach you the most useful words and phrases. Ready? Situation 1. At the airport. First stop, the airport. This is where many travelers feel nervous, but don't worry. Let's learn some key vocabulary. Flight, your airplane trip. What's your flight number? Gate, the door where you board your plane. Which gate is our flight? Boarding pass, your ticket for the plane. Can I see your boarding pass, please? Luggage or baggage, your suitcases and bags. How much luggage do you have? Departure, when the plane leaves. Our departure time is 2 p.m. Arrival, when the plane lands. What's our arrival time? Check-in, where you show your ticket and give your luggage. Useful phrases. Where is the check-in desk? How much luggage can I take? Is my flight on time? What gate is my flight? Imagine you're at the airport. You need to find your check-in desk. You can ask, "Excuse me, where is the check-in desk for flight BA234? Notice how I said, "excuse me" first. This is polite and natural. Now, when you check in, the person might ask, "How many bags are you checking?" You can say, "Just one, please," or "2 bags, please." Remember, In English, we usually say bag or suitcase for your luggage. Baggage is the more formal word. Situation 2. At the hotel. Next, let's talk about checking in to a hotel. This is another common situation where you need to use English. Reservation. A booking you made before. I have a reservation. Check-in. Arriving at the hotel. Check-in is at 3 p.m. Check-out. Leaving the hotel. Check-out is at 11 a.m. Room key. The key or card to open your room door. Lobby. The main entrance area. Elevator. The machine that takes you up and down. Wi-Fi. Internet connection. Useful phrases. I have a reservation under the name Smith. Is there a restaurant in the hotel? What time is breakfast? Can I get a wake-up call at 7 a.m.? My room has a great view. Can I have extra towels, please? You arrive at your hotel. You walk to the reception desk. You can say, "Hi, I have a reservation." The receptionist might ask, "What's the name on the reservation?" You say your name. And here's a quick tip. Many hotel workers understand if your English isn't perfect. They're used to dealing with travelers from all over the world, so don't be nervous. At the hotel, you might need to ask for something. For example, "Can I have extra towels?" Or "Is there a hair dryer in the room?" Just remember, use "can I have" or "can I get" to ask for things. Situation 3. At a restaurant. This is one of my favorite situations, eating. Food is a big part of travel, and it's important to know how to order in English. Key words. Menu. Order. Bill or check. Waiter or waitress. Appetizer or starter. Main course. Dessert. Drink. Useful phrases. Can I see the menu, please? What would you recommend? I'd like the chicken, please. Can I have the bill, please? Is there a vegetarian option? I'm allergic to seafood. Can I have some water, please? Okay, so you're sitting at a restaurant. A waiter comes to your table and says, "Hello, are you ready to order?" What do you say? You can say, "Yes, I'd like the pasta, please." Or if you need more time, "Could we have a few more minutes, please?" Now, here's a really important phrase. Can I have the bill, please? This is how you ask to pay in British English. In American English, people often say, "Can I have the check, please?" Quick question for you. What's your favorite food to order when you travel? I love trying local dishes. Situation 4. Asking for directions. Last situation, and this is a really important one. Asking for directions. When you're in a new city, you'll probably need to find your way around. Key words. Turn left or right. Go straight. Block, a section of street between two corners. Corner, where two streets meet. Crosswalk, a place to walk across the street. Opposite, on the other side. Next to. Useful phrases. Excuse me, where is the nearest train station? How do I get to the museum? Is it far from here? Can you show me on the map? Do I turn left or right? How long does it take to walk there? Imagine you're in London. You want to go to Big Ben. You stop someone on the street and ask, "Excuse me, where is Big Ben?" The person might say, "Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left." If you don't understand, it's okay. You can say, "Sorry, could you say that again?" Or, "Could you speak more slowly, please?" And here's a secret. Even native English speakers sometimes ask for directions multiple times. We don't always understand the first time either. Now, let me go over some bonus vocabulary that will help you in many travel situations. Essential travel words. Passport, your travel document with your photo. Visa, a stamp in your passport that allows you to enter a country. Ticket, the document that lets you travel. Currency, the money of a country, like dollars, euros, pounds. Souvenir, a small item you buy to remember your trip. Tourist, a person who is traveling for fun. Guidebook, a book with information about a place. Map, a picture that shows streets and locations. Taxi, a car you pay to ride in. Bus, a large vehicle with many seats. Train, a vehicle on rails. Useful expressions. Can you help me, please? This is polite and clear. I'm looking for. Use this when you're searching for something. How much does it cost? Ask this for prices. I'd like to go to. Use this for destinations. Could you repeat that? Say this when you don't understand. These small phrases will make a big difference when you travel. They're simple, but they're so useful. Okay, let's take a moment for a quick grammar insight. Don't worry, I'll keep it simple and practical. Grammar point. Using modal verbs. You've probably heard me use words like can, could, and would in today's lesson. These are called modal verbs. They make your English sound more polite and natural. Here's the simple rule. Can equals ability or permission. I can speak English. Can I have some water? Could equals more polite than can. Could you help me? Could I have the menu? Would equals describing a preference. I would like a coffee. Would you recommend this restaurant? Polite question. When to use which. If you're asking for something small, can I have? If you want to be extra polite, could I have? If you're expressing a preference, I would like. Quick example. Not as polite, give me water. Better, can I have some water? Even better, could I have some water, please? See the difference? Adding can, could, or would makes your English sound much more natural and polite. Native speakers use these all the time. You don't need to memorize grammar rules. Just practice using these words in your sentences. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel. Wow, we covered so much today. Let me quickly go over what we learned. We learned travel English for 4 important situations: at the airport, at the hotel, at a restaurant, and asking for directions. We learned essential vocabulary like flight, reservation, menu, and taxi. We also learned how to be polite with can, could, and would. Here's what I want you to remember. When you travel, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to ask people to repeat themselves. It's okay to speak slowly. People around the world are generally kind and understanding. The most important thing is to try. Every time you try to speak English, you improve a little bit. And don't forget, the more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Here's my challenge for you this week. Practice one travel phrase every day. Just one. Maybe it's, "Can I have the bill, please?" Or, "Where is the train station?" Say it out loud. Practice in front of a mirror. Send me a comment and tell me what phrase you practiced. Comment question for you. What country do you most want to travel to? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. That's all for today's lesson. I'm Sam, and this is TalkBeam, where we help you speak English with confidence. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next lesson. Remember, every journey starts with one step, and your English journey, it's going to take you amazing places. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.